Okay, you all, so I'm back. And this is how the drawer looks after we got rid of all that stuff. So this is what she looks like. As you see, I added extra stuff in here, like all my Pat McGrath little lipsticks or whatever, because I had extra space now because we got rid of all of that. Yeah, so let's go on ahead and move over to the other side of the drawer. It's closed in the rest of here, so that's why I'm just showing the top two drawers. So that's where I put all the makeup. Yeah, so hopefully we can do better and get rid of some stuff in this one too, because as you can see, it's kind of outrageous. Look at the ridiculousness of this drawer. Like, I can't. Okay, so I'm seeing some stuff on top that I don't even use or don't necessarily really reach for anymore, and some I can't use, like this, for example. I got this in the Patrick Star box. It's called the Give Me Life Bronzing Powder. Okay, my question, who the hell is this bronzing, Patrick? This won't even bronze you. Why is this a thing? Why? Needless to say, I'm pissed because now I bought this box and a product I can't even use in it. But yeah, so I'm thinking about putting this in a giveaway. So I'll put it in a giveaway pile. Like I said, we're going to have a giveaway when we get to 100 on Instagram. So go check out the Instagram and subscribe, and then you might be able to win. I have the Constellation liquid eyeshadow from, what's her name? Kathleen Nice and Colourpop from the Zodiac collection. And I'm not feeling this color at all. Like, y'all know this is not a color I would use. It's very boring. So, you know, I'm not with it at all. No. Sorry I didn't get y'all an intro, but I was like, let's dive on in and get finished because I got a feeling my phone's going to say it's at like 20% again and try to die on us while I'm in the middle of this one. And I'm trying to get this done as quick as possible. So, Super Nova Shadow and going to go into the giveaway pile. So, we might have a few giveaway things in here after all. Okay. So, I bought both of the Casey Holmes palettes. This one should be Pearl. Yeah, this is Pearl. And then I have, what is it? Gold. Now, one of the gold ones, I got hard pan on. I don't even know how, because I think I only used it once. I'm pretty sure it's this one right here, the third one. It hit pan on it. I only used it like once. I mean, hard panned. And the one in the middle is the one I always use. Hello again. See the eyeshadow? Yes. Anyway, so, I don't know, I always keep talking about this eyeshadow. But yeah, I'm going to keep this one. And then the pearl one is more like for people who are lighter, obviously. So I used the third one a couple of times, but I don't ever really reach for this palette. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. I still love Casey, though. But, you know, she made two for a reason because she knows some will go for certain skin tones. And this pearl one isn't really for me. So giveaway. And we're keeping this one. Okay, so we got this Becca Holiday Highlight palette from last year, and it has a few nice shades in it. It has Rose Quartz, Icicle, Winterberry, Brushed Copper, Opal, and Bronze Bonsai. So, I like this palette, but I don't ever really reach for it, and it's like, I can't use this bronzer that it's supposed to be, but I can still use like the majority of the palette. It's just, the only color I really like in here is Icicle, and, you know, I have a similar color in the palette I'm going to show you all next. The, what is it? The Cover FX Christmas palette. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and get rid of this one just because I don't ever really reach for it. And I have the individual highlighters by Becca I really like. So, yeah, this one can go. I wish they had came out with a palette this year, though. That was more, you know, color-friendly toward me. But neither here nor there. Let's get to this one. The Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator palette. Sorry, by Laura Geller. I have it has the colors Ballerina, Gilded Honey, of course, and Peach Glow. If I remember, Desi Perkins is the one that made everybody buy Gilded Honey. That's why I bought this palette, because I wanted to try Gilded Honey, and I figured I could try a couple other ones, because Peach Glow sounds nice, and Ballerina looks okay. But I don't ever use this, so this is probably going to go in the maybe pile, and then we'll see about it, because it's like, I really like it, and I really like Desi, so I kind of want to keep it just in case. But at the same time, I don't ever really use it, so it's like, why? But I still want to hoard it, so maybe pile you go. Okay, next glow, highlighter palette we have is Cover FX. This is their holiday palette from last year, the perfect highlighting palette. I really like all the colors in this palette. There's like Celestial, there's a nice purple one, Halo, I think it is, and there's some other ones. And since I sent my only Cover FX highlighters to my grandmother's house, I'm probably gonna go ahead and keep this palette. Plus, it gives me a lot of Cover FX highlighters at like a reasonable price, and I don't have to have like a whole bunch of individual things sitting in the drawer. So, go ahead and keep that. Next thing I have, Makeup Forever We Will Get to You. Move out the way, girl. God. Okay, so I'm not getting rid of either one of my Anastasia palettes, but I'm still going to show them to you. This is the Sweets palette. I was looking for this for a while because I was like, I had to have sassy grape. Like, it is gorgeous. Marshmallow is nice too, and butterscotch and taffy are okay. But like, I bought this palette specifically for sassy grape just because I thought it was such a pretty color. I have a similar color from Girl Lactic that I sent to my grandmother's house, but y'all know I like to have things at both places just in case I decide I want to make a look or something, and I didn't bring it with me from home when I film over there normally. But lately I've been filming here, so so it's good that I have this just in case I want to do like a purple unique look or something. So I'm keeping this. And of course, I dare not get rid of my Nicole Guerrero highlighting palette. Let's open this up. A lot of people had like some issue going around with their I think it was 413, this color right here. It had some weird liquid going around or something. Thank God mine didn't do that. As you can see, I've hardly touched it though because I'm like, it's so pretty and I don't want to use it. Plus I'm like, if something, since it's limited edition, I can't get it anymore. So I definitely was like holding on to it. I actually have the dupe palette of this as well by Bad Habit, the Rosé palette. But nobody can do it like Nicole, so gotta keep that. Okay, so let's see. Got a million eyeshadow palettes, as you can see. So I'm starting for like, I'm trying to finish with the face products though first. So I have the chocolate gold Soleil bronzer. I was hoping this would be good for like a highlighter or something. I feel like it picks up too much powder though, and it just has a really like chocolatey taste to it. Yes, because it flakes up in my mouth when I blend it on my face. That's how powdery it is. But yeah, it looks nice and it's okay. I just don't ever really use it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. So put it in the get rid of pile. This highlighter, yeah, no. This is another one. You have to pry out my cold dead hands. Like, no. Dreamsicle by Becca. Oh my god. This is just as good as Chocolate Gio, and I love it. The only reason it's in this drawer is because it's limited edition. So, like I told you, all the limited edition stuff is in here, along with the eyeshadow palettes and all eye product things that I use, and my setting powders. That's why you didn't see them in the other drawer, because I didn't have that much space. So, I utilized the space as best as I could. So, but yeah, we're keeping this one and Dreamsicle. They don't have it on Sephora anymore, but you can still get it on Becca's actual website. If you are my skin tone, I would definitely suggest you go get it. Okay, so I have Laura Gella's what is this, Diamond Dust, and I don't even think I've used this, like, and they're giving away like small sample ones at, what do you call it, Ulta right now, like a deluxe sample size one of this when you have any purchase. So I might have swatched this. It looks like I swatched it maybe. Yeah, it looks like I swatched it maybe. So that means I can't put it in the giveaway for you all because I swatched it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it over here in the giveaway pile because I don't plan on using it. I prefer the Cover FX color better. And I don't even remember how the formula of those works because I haven't used it in so long. So let's get into the rest of these highlighters. Okay, so I have Fuego and Mirror May, because as y'all know, y'all saw my video about how my Chasing the Sun fell just completely out of the pan while I was holding up showing it to you all, and the color of it literally just fell over, and I didn't even buy it anymore after that because I was just pissed. I'm like, maybe I'll buy it another time, but I just really wasn't in the mood after that whole thing happened. This is Fuego. I'm keeping that one. I don't really like it as much as I like Mirror May and Chasing the Sun, so I might eventually get rid of it, but I doubt it. I will, just because I love Desi so much. So I have Mirror May, and I'm going to keep that one as well. Mirror May is the one I use the most. I just keep both of them because, the collector in me is like, but Desi made it, you need to keep it. So I have I Love Saeed in Dose of Colors highlighter in Soulmate, because obviously the pink one wasn't going to work for me. Beige, that was not going down working for Sister Girl. So, yeah, I have that one. I've used it, I think, once or twice. I need to get some more use out of it. The limited edition things I have a tendency not to touch because I guess I'm like, I'll really like it and then I won't be able to, like, get it anymore. So then I'll be in my feelings. So that's why I don't really use those. I have, as you can see, now you see what I'm talking about. Like, everything over here is limited edition. Like, we have the Kylie, the champagne showers. I think I've used this like one time. I think I used it for the Kylie video when we did a whole bunch of Kylie products, I think, in one video. I think I did. I don't remember. Anyway, this highlighter is okay. It's not all that. It reminds me of Soulmate kind of by I Love Saeed, but I'll hold on to it just because it's limited edition. Then it is a nice highlighter. It's just I don't know. I just wasn't too excited for it, but I was like, I wanted to try something from a collection. I wasn't paying $65 for the palette, which then went on sale for $45. But I still didn't get it because like after a while I was just kind of like, I don't even want it anymore. I'm kind of glad I didn't because from what I noticed it was like just a couple of pinks and like a blue. and it's like the rest of it seems really neutral and boring. I didn't want it. Oh, I probably should show you front. So I have the Amrezy highlighter, of course, because who the hell doesn't have that? I'm actually not a fan of this highlighter though, because I feel like Andrea Renee said in her video when she was decluttering stuff, like it's a cute highlighter, but I don't like it on my skin tone per se. So I'm gonna keep it just because it's a collectible type thing. And I do like to collect some things from brands I really like. Like I love Those Colors, and I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm keeping it mainly for that reason, not because I like the color of it so much. So, to me, it's just meh. Like if I didn't have this in my collection, I'd be fine. The color isn't my personal skin tone friendly, in my opinion. But I'm sure there are other girls my skin tone who absolutely love it, and that's fine. Then I have this Vlada, what is it? Rose Mantic, the rose gold one. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. Like, look at this. Like, it is so beautiful. And then when you put it on, it has a nice subtle glow to it, if you will, and it's just gorgeous. And I'm just like, yes, yes, yes. So I'm keeping this one. I didn't get the gold one because I wasn't a fan of that one. And they had this really holographic-y looking one that I wasn't really that big on either. When I first saw it, though, it's cool. But first of all, I didn't like the packaging because they changed the packaging on that one. They didn't have, like, the embossed gorgeous rose. It was just kind of like a little plasticky type thing they had put on there. And I was like, no, that looks cheesy compared to all the other stuff you put out. So I kind of don't want it now. Okay, let's get into some powders, and then we'll finally get into the 5 million eye things that just seem to be surrounding this drawer. Okay, so it's KK Beauty Powder in number 3. You see how tiny this thing is, first of all? Like, 3.50 grams. Like, let's see, how much is a normal powder? See, Marc Jacobs has 0.28. And, let's see. Beauty Bakery has 0.49. So I'm like, for the amount you get and the price this is, and the fact that I don't really like it anyway, like I prefer to use the Beauty Bakery one and then just use the brightening powder on top. I do like her brightening powder, I do like her concealer, but the powder was just a straight miss for me. So I'm going to go ahead and say bye-bye to it. It can go away. It will not be missed. Okay, so the Laura Mercier powder, I have it in medium deep translucent. This is really nice. I use it, occasionally. Lately, I haven't really been feeling the ones that are my skin tone. I've been doing more translucent-ish type powders or banana powders. So I'm going to keep it because it's a really nice powder, but I just don't really use it that much. My finishing powder by Marc Jacobs, I'm definitely keeping this. This is limited edition, and I absolutely love this powder. I try not to use that often because it's limited edition, but it's really good, and I really like it. So I'm going to hold on to it. Then we have the flower powder by Beauty Bakery, but the yellow one, of course, I'm keeping this. This is the original, and this is the repeat. We have the Huda Beauty, what is it, Cinnamon Bun, Easy Bake, and Setting Powder. So I like it okay. It's a really good powder, I'm not going to lie. I just don't like that she sold Beauty Bakery stuff or whatever. I mean, I still use her products because I like her products. It's just, you know, I feel some type of way about her taking their ID and trying to phone you can pretend like she didn't know what was going on. But then old girl called you out and said that she sent you PR of her stuff, which means you did know and you tried to lie to our faces. So I really wasn't feeling that. But since people still like her stuff and I figured you all would still want to review, I bought like the eyeshadow palette and the concealer just for that. But like as far as her ethics go, I'm not a fan at all. I just want to throw that out there. Okay, so this, I got this sample size translucent Laura Mercier glow powder, and I actually really like this. I heard other people saying they didn't like it. Like Andrea Renee said she didn't like it, but she had the I think she had the medium deep one. I got the sample of the original one. I actually like it. I just put it like on my cheekbones, and then so when I spray before I spray my face and stuff, I put that on, and then I like spray my face and sponge it in, so then that way the powder doesn't look as sparkly as it does when you don't do that. So I would advise her to try that, and maybe it'll work better for you instead of trying to dust it all over the face like it's a normal translucent powder. It's not. I have this Durablend Illuminating Banana Powder. I actually really like this. I had this on in, I think, last week's video is when I had this on, when I had the Cover FX foundation on. This is a nice powder. I first saw Arnell with it, and I was like, ooh, that looks nice. I want to try it. And then I ended up buying it, and I really like it too. So I'm keeping it. Cover FX Translucent Medium Perfect Setting Powder. I had the matte one. I do not like the matte one, so I already got rid of it. I think I gave it to my little cousin, the camera woman. And I'm keeping this Perfect Setting Powder. For myself, I like it okay. You know, like I like to have a couple of powders that are my skin tone and a couple that are like banana. I don't think I own any translucent powders besides Patrick's powder, and that one's in the bathroom, and obviously I'm keeping it. That's why I didn't waste my time bringing it in here. Girl, bye. I wish I would get rid of it. Okay, so let's start with some eyeshadow palettes now. Now, you all just saw this in the haul that I just did yesterday. If you haven't, this is in the haul video. This is the Rose Gold palette by Jouer. I've never tried in their matte, so I was interested, and I was like, the color combination is okay. It reminds me of my Too Faced Just Peachy palette back there that you can see. So I was like, I'll go ahead and get this and see how it works. I did an eye look with it yesterday before the cameraman got here, and then she showed up, and that's how we ended up making the haul video. But it looked okay. I mean, the mattes feel nice. The shimmers are okay. It's not like a wonderful palette, but you know, since I just got it, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it for now. So sorry, let me get my fingers out the way. Throw that over there. We'll put this on the dresser to keep for right now. And of course, y'all know I got a couple of the Dose of Colors. What do you call them? Block Party shadows. I have Sizzle and Tell Me More, because y'all already knew I was gonna have Tell Me More. I don't give a damn if I hadn't even got Sizzle. I wouldn't even care. But I was gonna have Tell Me More. Like, there's Tell Me More and Sizzle. I did a video with Sizzle actually, so you can go check that out on the channel, and there's pictures of it on the Instagram page, WDA7. So that's Tell Me More, and that's Sizzle. I believe it or not, I've used Sizzle way more than I've used Tell Me More. I don't know why. I guess I just don't reach for single shadows like that anymore, so that's why I didn't buy a lot of the ones that they did have, because I saw a few colors that I liked, but I was like, yeah, no, don't get crazy. Let's be realistic. You're not going to use this stuff, so don't play yourself. So as you can see, I got a lot of single shadows over here, so I'm gonna just go through them really quick. Some of them are discontinued, so I'm gonna keep them just because they don't make them anymore. Like Hot Tamale, they don't make anymore. I don't think they make Moonshine anymore. I'm not 100% sure, but I have Moonshine as well, so we're gonna keep those two. A Slave for Pink. I literally just got this in the mail like last week. I'm sorry, Slave to Pink. I got this when I saw what's the girl's name? I Love Saeed make a video with it and the Ooh La La palette, which you all will see later. That's actually one of my most watched videos, the Ooh La La palette. I did a look for Sweetest Day that I really like, and apparently you all liked it too, because I got almost 50 views, and I don't get views like that. So this is Hottie Toddy. I use the eye look I'm talking about from the Ooh La La video. I usually use Hottie Toddy, Fooling Around. What is this? Baby Talk. And it's one other one I normally use, but they had sold out of it on the website, so I ended up not getting it, and now I don't remember the name of it. So, oh well, such is life. But I'm keeping all these. I have the Sunbeam one from My Little Pony collection. This is the one everybody wanted. It sold out both times they brought it back. And then I have Prickly Pear, which they don't make anymore either. So that's why I keep the majority of the shadows I have here, because they don't make them anymore. Then I have this Oil Slick liquid eye gloss by Butter London. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Butter London. I like this one, and I have one called Icing. I like that one as well. I have this Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal, and if you saw the video for the gold palette, they said those were all new shades, but they're not, because this is the exact same shade that's in there. It's called Burnt Terracotta Green. It's that same weird green shift color she has as the palette. This is the exact same thing. And on top of that, that video pissed me off, because you'll go see the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. I was pissed. Like, they was just doing too much for me, and I was upset. Okay, we got a couple of we'll get to those in a second, these loose highlighters, but right now I'm trying to get through the eyeshadow. So I have Iggy by Kat Von D. I did a Poison Ivy Glam eyeshadow look with that and her Shade and Light Sage palette. It was really pretty. You can go check it out. It's in the it's down there somewhere. I have Thrasher by her. I have Electric Warrior. And then I have, what is the silver one called? I have Static Age. I'm thinking about getting rid of Static Age, though, because I don't ever really use silver shadows. And, you know, it's not a big deal. But at the same time, I'm kind of not, just because, like, she got rid of this formula. And I'm like, I kind of don't want to, you know, lose out on it. So we'll put it in the maybe pile. And then we'll come back to the maybe pile probably last. These are my eyeshadow primers. I'm keeping all of them. I have, as you can see, I like Smashbox Lid primer a lot, because I have 1, 2. I used one today, so the medium is in the bathroom. I have the smoky one. I have the light one. Then I have, I think this is Eden. And then I have the Marc Jacobs coconut one. I really like this a lot. I have a MAC Soft Ochre paint pot, but it's not in here because it's in the bathroom. And then I have like the NYX glitter primer. I really like that too, to put on glitter. Then I have this Make It Forever Aqua Lid in M90. This purple is really nice. I like to use this base when I want to have a really deep, gorgeous purple situation going on the eyes. Okay, so now that we've got some of this stuff out of the way, let me take this palette out of here. We can go ahead and look at these highlighters. Now, you already know I'm not getting rid of Auntie Jackie's Lil Peach or Lil Bronze. so that's not happening. We're not getting rid of Shayla's highlighters either. So I got Boomin' and Pose. Pose is my personal favorite. And I just put them from lightest to dark, though, so that's why they're stacked the way they are. It's not necessarily in the order of the way I like them. The order I like them is actually backwards. I like the darker ones, and then the lighter ones come last. But that's because of my skin tone, obviously. Okay, so I have a couple of plushies. One is hidden back there, but this one's on the top, so I figured we would do it first. I have the Sweet Blends one. Only thing I like about this is they're, like, really soft shadows. So it's like, why do I need a soft blue? The other ones are nice, but I don't know. I feel like I don't need a soft blue, and it would take a lot to build up and do all that, since that's not what it's designed for. So once I found that out, I was kind of like, I wish I hadn't bought it. But since I did, you know, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of it. So it's going to go in the giveaway pile. Okay, next, I'm going to go through some of these liquid things really quick. Okay, so y'all know colors like these don't really excite me. This is Hard to Impress and UF Woe. I'm gonna get rid of these two just because I don't like these colors. I don't think I've ever used them. Let's open it and see, because if I haven't, I can add them to the giveaway with the other ones I'm giving you all. I think I might have, well, see, I swatched it. I can tell by the way you see the formula on there, so I'm pretty sure I swatched it. So I want to give you something I swatched. Let's see if I swatched the other one. That was UF Woe I swatched. Let's see if I swatched Hard to Impress or not. If I didn't, you can. Okay, yeah, I didn't swatch Hard to Impress at all, so we're gonna go ahead and put that one in the giveaway as well, and just get rid of UF Woe. So I'm definitely going to keep this one because Kathleen said astrology was the liquid form of telepath, and I meant to get telepath and didn't, so I'm definitely going to hold on to that one. I'm going to hold on to this Wet and Wild one, and what is this? Pure Intentions. I like that one. Of course, y'all know I'm going to keep this one, Mothership, just because of its color. Like, look at that. That'd be crazy not to keep that. This one has a really cool iridescent situation going on too. It's called Goth Tears, and I'm going to be keeping that because it's awesome. Even though I don't use stuff like this that often, I still like to have it just in case, because who wants to go to the store or wait for ColourPop to ship it to me, because ColourPop isn't sold in the store where I am, and the Wet n Wild one's going to be limited edition depending on what color it is. So that's why I'm keeping them. It's not necessarily because I'm so in love with them or using them more. This is Moonlit. I'm keeping this one as well because it's a pretty shade. And then I have like some Stila glitters. I'm going to keep all those. I have Distortion, AC/DC, Spandex, and I think I have Gamma Ray. No, sorry, it's Amp. Then I have this like mint green Dose of Colors Ideal Crayon. I have used it once. I like it. What the heck? I don't know what happened to it, why it looks like that. I did rub it on my eye once, so maybe that's why. I'm hoping it didn't get pressed in there, and that's why it looks like that. I don't know, whatever. I'm keeping it, though, because it's hard to find mint things, in my opinion. I love pastels when it comes to spring, so this is just a liquid thing for my beauty blenders to wash and wash my brushes. Oh, I forgot about my glitters. So I have Cosmic Love, and this is from Essence, and then they had another one. Matter of fact, it's over here in the corner. Let's grab that. Then I have 01 Outer Space. So I don't own that many glitters, so I'm just going to keep those two just because I only have two. I had the ones from ColourPop. I had Goldie Lock, I think it's called. And then I had the green one. I forget the name of it. But I already decluttered those another time. I do have eyebrow products, even though I don't ever really use them, y'all. But, you know, I'm trying to work on that. I got the clear brow gel from, what do you call these people? ColourPop, when it was on sale. Because I was like, a clear one. I don't mind putting clear stuff in my brows to make it sit down. And then I dared to get a colorful one, but I made sure I got like a cheap one. I got an Essence one. I got 02 Brownie. That was looks like the darkest one they had on the site. So I grabbed that one. Then I have the Swing eyeliner from the Balm. I actually don't like the tip on this thing though. So I like the liquid though. So I might try to work with it a little bit. I am trying to practice wings too, because I feel like some of my looks require wings, and since I'm not that good at them, I don't want to mess up the entire look and then try to show you all. I'm trying to debate on this. I want candy liner because it has a weird tip to it. I saw it on Andrea Montilio's video, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. I'll just go ahead and keep it for now. just because, like I said, it's limited edition too, so if I ended up liking it or wanted it, I wouldn't be able to get it back. Okay, onto an eyeshadow palette. So this is Coral Obsessions by Huda. I actually did not like this palette. I felt like the yellow didn't do it for me with my skin tone. And the colors in here are okay, but they're not like exceptional or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. I'm shocked because, you know, I used it once, so I did use it. Like, you can see the yellow right here. It has use to it, so I would put it in a giveaway otherwise, but because I've used like 2 or 3 colors, because I remember using the yellow in this one, and I think this red one right here, and that's it. So we're going to have to get rid of that, unfortunately, because I would love to put it in a giveaway, but can't be giving people used makeup. So I have some of these Stila glitters. I don't have that many. I think I have like 6, so that's not a lot to me because I hear other people have way more. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a part 2 of this one too because my battery is low. Okay, I have Molten Midnight. I have La Douce or La Douce. Yeah, I really like that one. I bought Molten Midnight because of Desi Perkins. She did this gorgeous look with it in the Kat Von D Alchemist highlighter palette, so that's what made me buy this. Diamond Dust, I have only used I think once or twice. I used it on my cousin for prom, and she loves that color. I don't know what it is, but the camera woman's obsessed with Diamond Dust, y'all, so maybe I should get her one for Christmas. I have Next to Note. Then I have Sunset Cove, and I have Into the Blue. I'm going to keep all these just because I don't own that many, and when I do want to have a nice sparkly eye look, I usually use these as a base sometimes, and then I'll just stamp them with a actual like glitter shadow on top. But that's going to end the video for right now because, like I said, my camera's dying. So when we come back, we'll tackle all the palettes in the back, and then we'll go ahead and tackle that huge tub of palettes over there. I don't know if we're going to do lip products or not because I pretty much have gone through my lip products for the most part and decided what I'm going to keep and what I don't. So I doubt we'll do lip products, but we're going to finish all those eyeshadow palettes you see back there and all those eyeshadow palettes over there, and it should be good. And then we'll go through the maybe pile and see how much I have decluttered overall and how much I have put in the giveaway and all that good stuff. Okay, I'll see you all in the next one, which should be in the next like 15-20 minutes, something like that. Okay, bye.